Hello, folks. Welcome to week 1 of the Dirty Sanchez 7 weekly wrap-ups. Kind of an interesting week. Everybody played 2 teams this week. We had 4 teams finish a perfect 2-0. As a result, 4 teams that didn't get a win and start off after week 1 0-2. Already trying to dig out of a hole. Looks like early on, toughest division looks to be the East. Both FF Stud and Channel 4 News both went 2-0 in their division. And Morgan Marauders, I think he had like the 3rd highest point total. Went up against me, who had high point, so he ended up 1-1 in the division. Toenails has a good team for sure, but he ended up 0-2. Got kind of a bad draw. I guess the theme of the week is running backs pretty much shit the bed. Other than Adrian Peterson, there wasn't a lot of running backs out there that did a whole hell of a lot. My boy Drew Brees went off against my lonely Lions. Saved my ass. Actually, what really saved my ass was Greg Jennings, that last-minute touchdown, that 50-yarder. If he hadn't got that, I wouldn't have got the win against Morgan's, and I wouldn't have got High Point. So thank you, Greg Jennings. You rule. I mentioned that Toenails had a really bad beat. What was the reason behind that? I forget. 130 points. I don't remember exactly why it is he had the bad beat, but that's what my notes say. World Marine, not World Marine Run. Make sure he's since changed his name. Yeah, he changed his name. He started off the day slow, didn't have any points, but he managed to come back, helped by John Carlson going completely apeshit nuts, and Hasselbeck playing the Rams. Have notes in here saying the Tampa Bay Parkers, Jeremy's team, had the best game, I would say, overall, the most consistent. Only 3 of his teams ended up in the single digits. But overall, from top to bottom, most of his players did pretty well. He lost McNabb, so he's got to start Carson Palmer. So, see how that works out for him. Jer's got Krabs. That's Brandon. Was helped out getting 70 points basically out of O.C. Umanora and Adrian Peterson. So, that saved his team right there. He had a couple of players that didn't do really much of anything. Steve Smith playing with Jake Delhomme. I heard a joke the other day saying evidently Delhomme is French for turnover, which I thought was pretty funny. So if Delhomme doesn't get his shit together, Steve Smith, his Brandon's first round pick, number 4 overall, if I recall, it's going to be in trouble. Same thing with Kurt Warner. He outscored my boy Matt Stafford by a whopping 5 points. So, not something you want to see. That line looked like shit. They were getting killed. So, it'll be interesting to see how his team works out this year. What other notes do I have? It says something about Arsenal shit the bed. Oh, right. Arsenal shit the bed. I guess that's the only way to really say it when your top scorer is Chris Cooley on your team. Or no, sorry, Wes Welker, and then Chris Cooley, your top 2. But it also doesn't help that Anthony Gonzalez goes down with a knee injury without ever being hurt, one of your keepers. So he looks to rebound this week. Got some good matchups. Week 1, there was not one division matchup. Week 2, it's all division matchups. So highlighting the first one is Channel 4 News going up against FF Stud. One of the undefeated teams will be defeated after this week. We got Toenails, who had a bad beat this week against Morgan Marauders. Those two are already in a hole trying to chase the top 2 teams in the division. Dicky Doos at Arsenal. See how that one turns out. Me and Spillane go at it. Maybe I'll try to trade him something before the week starts. Take his team down or something. Brandon against E-Dog. It's the battle of the tall, skinny dudes. And then Steve and Jeremy go at it. It's Battle of the Cousins. It's the Hatfields and McCoys. And Resin Ballers really needs a win. He's 0-2. Heading up against Jeremy, who's 2-0. So that'll be interesting. Jeremy can put some distance between some folks this week. Yeah, so that's it. It's a good first week, everybody. Hopefully, I think everybody's hoping that this week's a little different when it comes to scoring. It's kind of a weird week, like I said, for running backs. Nobody really did that well that I can think of other than Adrian Peterson. So keep up the good work, and we'll do it again next week. All right, peace out.